this is Our Healthy Homes, ourhealthyhomes.com, 651-775-9194. That's the Healthy Home Hotline.
It's the red phone.
That's the red phone.
If for any of
right?
you people that can remember what the
And
red phone was.
if you're trying to get going, that is like the easy button. Just call that number, 651-775-9194. Our Healthy Homes, we talk about the 4 pillars of a healthy home. I'm talking fast because I'm on my 15th cup of coffee and 6 espresso. Ourhealthyhomes.com. The 4 pillars of a healthy home. We talk about the structure. We talk about the ecosystem, what's going on inside the house. We talk about your body, your physical well-being, and then we talk about your emotional and spiritual well-being. Ourhealthyhomes.com. All right. So, Sheila, you have a big announcement.
I have a couple of big announcements.
All right,
yeah,
go.
I do.
Yep.
What am I? In the balance and burn? I'm in, I don't know, 100 and some days, right? I mean, I'm on maybe my fourth
Okay.
month, right? If I could stand up and and show you, that would be great. I have not had this tight fitted shirt on because it's fitted around the waist. I have not had it on for probably 2 years. Now let's go back. Year and a half ago, I hurt my knee, so that created the extra 10 pounds, 3 sizes, because I'm so short.
Yeah.
And so with that knee, it just stopped me from being able
Sure.
to do what I like to do. So so blessed that Young Living came out with Balance and Burn, a plant-based grateful system that also it supports your GLP-1 hormone, but also your digestion, your insulin levels, your cholesterol, like all of the things. There's so much that it's working on, and so I'm very, very grateful for that. And we do have a lot of information from the head scientist, and just reach out to me because we have Facebook groups, we have Zooms, we have the scientists who will come and talk to any group. And they had a interview with him the other day talking about the convention tours that we're having this year.
Okay.
And I was like, wait a minute. He must be taking Balance and Burn because he is like really shaved down.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so I'll be curious to talk to him when we go in July to Orlando to the Awaken tour. But as some of you know, we have a women's Better Together 90-day program that we're doing, and Balance and Burn is part of the program.
Okay.
But we are teaching women how to take the stress level down, affirmations, how to use natural products, the effect of the chemicals in the products that you're using. And by the way, watch the plastic detox. And so it's more than just the Balance and Burn, but there's some women, at 10 weeks that feel like they haven't really seen a difference.
A result.
Yeah. Okay, so I wanted to share a testimonial, not from one of them, but one of a Young Living member. So she says, I didn't think it was working, but before and after blood tests showed major improvements in inflammation. It was down 74% in the first month. Cholesterol, free T3, partially responsible for metabolism, and so much more. So she says, I stuck with it even though it wasn't seeing a weight reduction besides 1 inch in my waist, and I was feeling so many physical improvements, like not constantly thinking about food, so we call that the food noise, no desire to snack at night. She's more focused, more motivated, more energy, waking up with drool coming out of her mouth. Obviously, she's sleeping better. Less joint discomfort. I have to say at day 35, like the pain in my knee was gone, and that had to be because of all that inflammation, right? So she says she stopped taking our Agiles, which has turmeric in it. It's a supplement. Not having to pee in the middle of the night, less hair falling out in the shower, digestive system is happier. People are telling her that her skin looks more glowing and that it looks thinner, and I can't show you her face. She had a face picture of before and after, and the puffiness in her face was down. It was amazing. So she finally saw the scale. Now, we don't always want to put all of the weight, no pun intended, in the scale, right? Because we lose inflammation in inches and whatnot. So she finally saw the scale go down 2 pounds this week, but it took her 4 months of being on it for that to happen. So she went back and did the side-by-side photo that I was talking about. And she says if you're taking Balance and Burn and you're not seeing or feeling like it's working, just keep at it. She's been at it for 4 months. And we are in April, so during the month of April, new customers can get 15% off. So why wouldn't you try it? I mean, we've just had so many crazy stories of what it's done. There's one gal that hasn't been able to blow her nose for, it was crazy, like 20 years. She hasn't been able to blow her nose. She's been on Balance and Burn for 2 months and she started blowing her nose. Like it's
finally bought a box of Kleenex.
Yeah, right. Like it's working on so many different parts of the body that you don't know that it's working on. And so the Balance and Burn supports the metabolic health through the ingredients that they studied, the scientists studied, and have their role in insulin sensitivity, gut microbiome balance, fat metabolism, and cellular energy. So if you want to learn about that, if you want to try it, I've got a 15% off code for you. Just reach out to me, 651-775-9194. Go to ourhealthyhomes.com and check out the events tab. We've got some fun things coming up. You were there the other day. I always want you guys to tell me what topics you want me to talk about because I'm just guessing, right? And this one lady, she's so sweet. She said, when I just loved those protein balls that you made that time. And she said, can you have a class on how to make those? Because we use our essential vitality essential oils to cook and do all the things. So May 7th is going, you're going to make 5 things. So go to ourhealthyhomes.com, click on the events tab. They're all listed there on what we're going to make. $5, you're going to take home your own little doggy bag of samples of those things. But you're going to learn how to get comfortable with making, and we're going to make the popular Thieves popcorn, of course, because everybody loves that. And we have next Thursday, the 30th, we have a sip, scan, swap snack. So you're going to sip on a mocktail. You're going to get a body scan. And the swap part is if you're already a Young Living customer and you have 10 lemon essential oil bottles and you don't know what to do with them, bring one and swap it out for something else that you might not have tried before or something like that. So I do ask you to reach out and let me know what it is that you want. So we're going to... Chrissy and I are going to meet tonight and figure out what other May things we're going to have. So just keep checking back. Always keep checking back to the website because that's where I post all the events.
Fun stuff happening at the mansion. One thing I just wanted to, if I could, being a novice at this whole thing. So I've been taking Balance and Burn for how long?
2 months.
2 months. And I eat like a horse. I mean, I do. I'll sit down and eat a pound of meat. And I'll eat a pound of butter every week by myself. Yeah, I eat like a horse. So this morning I thought, dang it, I've been eating like a horse. I'm gonna. This is true. So I'm gonna jump on the scale here and just see.
Oh, you did.
Yeah, and I weigh the same. It's like, well, how can that be? Because I know I've been eating a lot. I've been eating a lot of popcorn. I've been eating bread.
But it's helping your metabolism.
Exactly.
Right.
So then I got thinking, wow. I could drop 10 because I lose weight easy if I decide.
Yeah, right.
So it's like
women don't, right?
I could drop 10 pounds so fast if I just had a little discipline. So I'm deciding if I want to first. But then I am thinking this whole thing where you hear the reports of people that I've been out of this, I haven't had any results yet. Nothing happens in 90 days. In 90 days, really, if you stop to think about it, think of any discipline that you want to do. 90 days is really getting your mindset changed and getting kind of your rhythm and your habits. So let's say that I've decided I want to run a marathon.
Which you never would, but okay.
Oh, I never would, but let's just say I did. Am I going to run a marathon in 90 days? No way. Unless if I wanted to injure myself bad, maybe.
Right.
But no, you start doing a little training and first day you can run a mailbox, and then you have to walk back. And then the second day, maybe you can walk to and from the mailbox. and after 90 days, you can maybe run a mile. Well, that's kind of what this is.
Right.
So the 90-day, like your 90-day,
Mm-hmm.
do it together. That's just laying the foundation.
Exactly. We need to lay that foundation
Yeah.
with, yes, pretty much everybody.
Okay, got to head out and pay some bills. This is Our Healthy Homes, ourhealthyhomes.com. Hey, welcome back. Thanks for sticking around. This is Our Healthy Homes, ourhealthyhomes.com, the 4 pillars of a healthy home. 651-775-9194. That's the Healthy Home Hotline. And we're going to talk about some health and wellness right now. Grace and Wellness Company. Grace and Wellness. What is that?
It is a spa and a wellness center.
A spa and wellness center, which means nothing to me. So describe a little bit what that is and what that.
So Grace and Wellness is a spa.
First of all,
Yes.
before you get on there,
Yeah.
who are you? Anyway?
I am Cindy O'Rourke.
Okay,
Yes, and thank you for having me on here.
thanks.
I opened this last May, so almost a year old.
Okay.
So we're pretty new.
Mm-hmm.
And Grace and Wellness is a spa and a wellness center with a purpose.
Okay.
So we're unusual in that we try to bring a lot of natural things in, and we try to really be a blessing to people with being faith-based also.
Okay.
So, and with that, we
What's that
also, being faith-based means that just like you say, the pillars of what you're doing, same kind of thing for us, just built on integrity, honesty. Most of our employees are faith-based, and so we pray over people when they come in.
Okay.
We do a lot of things of what we allow into our business and what we do also. We
right.
do like spiritual coaching and stuff like that too.
Okay. So it's almost like a ministry or mission, as opposed to just another business.
Correct.
Okay.
Yes. It's very different that you would find like a spa, for example, that has the purpose behind it that what we're doing.
Okay. So why did you start this business?
I started the business because I was doing some help to friends and family in my home and was really encouraged to open something so I could reach out to a lot more people, and also making a difference with our purpose. And our purpose is that we give back to the rescue and aftercare of trafficked children.
Okay.
I have 9 children. 3 of my children are adopted,
Mm-hmm.
and 2 of those 3 children were trafficked. So it's a mission that my heart is very involved in. Also, there's a lot of talk about this now, children being trafficked, and a lot of help is starting to happen more in missions with that in our own country. But a lot of people are overwhelmed by it and just think that I wouldn't make much of a difference.
Mm-hmm.
But it's really about having the attitude of you can start by helping one.
Right. So, what, in terms of your background, then, why would you said you were helping people in your home? What is your
Yeah,
background? What
sure.
were you
So
doing?
I'm a naturopathy practitioner,
Okay.
certified, but that happened after I started this.
Mhm.
My background is helping children through foster care and adoption,
Mm-hmm.
and through a ministry Together for Good. I just really wanted to open something with the wellness side, brought in the spa side because that'll financially support the wellness side, and then found ways to bring more natural things in. So, for example, for our facials, one of our product lines is 100% natural, and that's unusual to find in spas with facials. That's just an example. And bringing in more anti-aging things that are on the natural side, we try to do also.
So, we talk about trafficking. I'm going to do a rabbit move here
Sure.
once and spin off the side. So
Sure.
we're in the real estate business. Obviously, everybody knows that. So when we have our photographers go out and take pictures of a house, our photographs are sent to South Africa, and they're processed there. And the women that process these are people that they pulled off the street because they were sex trafficked. So they pull them off the street, clean them up, and they give them teach them. They go to school for 6 months to learn
Nice.
Photoshop and video processing and such. Then we send our photo files down there, and every house that we shoot gives a woman about 4 hours worth of work. And so Next Door Photos, which is the company that we use, they're one of the largest photographers of homes and businesses and for that kind of in the North America. So it's a lot of work. So they bring them out, they train them, they say, look, you can go get a job now at any place, or you can stay and work for us. And they stay and work. And so every time we spend a little money on photos, which
Yes.
is it might be a little more expensive, but there's a benefit to us too spiritually, we feel, and just that we're helping these women. So when you said that little things matter, that's a little thing that someone can do just by being more thoughtful about it. I could go to Joe Schmo down the street and pay a photographer, or I can go to this company and I know that I'm doing so much more than just taking pictures.
So if you're going to go to the spa, go to the spa, right?
Absolutely.
In Burnsville, it's lovely. It's beautiful. I went and visited it a couple weeks ago.
So when someone says spa, I'm always a little confused about what that is, because it just covers so much. So really your spa is a number of various treatments and procedures and things like that. So why don't we just bullet point some of those services so that people understand what that is. Where is it located again?
Burnsville, Minnesota.
In Burnsville, Minnesota. And is there some contact, like a website or something that they can go to?
Yeah, graysonwellness.co.
Not Grayson, like my grandson.
Grace, Grace, and A-N-D. Yep, wellness.co, not C-O-M, C-O.
Okay.
Yep.
Colorado? Okay, company. Okay, go.
Okay, so on the facial side, we again have our natural line. We do everything you would expect at a spa by the estheticians, which goes from facials to dermaplaning to plasma pen. And then we have the RN injectionists, and they do regular filler tox that you would expect at a spa, but we've also brought in more natural things, which is, for example, Easy Gel, which is drawing your own blood, spinning down, getting your plasma, thickening it with hot and cold, injecting it back into areas of the body or face for anti-aging.
Ooh.
The good side of that is...
I'm on it. Well, see, with the balance and burn, my face is getting like...
Yeah. You're looking a little saggy.
I know. That's what I'm saying.
So I'm just thinking now that this is... I would not think of that at a spa. So there's got to be some licensing involved. There's some expertise that other places that you go to the hair salon and say, oh, yeah, over here's our spa. They don't do that stuff.
Yeah, we're considered like a medical clinic. We have a medical director that oversees everything that we're doing. Yep.
And so the RN comes and does the blood and does all that.
Yep.
Right.
So just as, forgive me.
She didn't even get through the bullet point list.
I know,
Come on.
I know.
Can we get through the bullet point list
I'll
first?
forget there. Okay, finish. You got more bullet points to do, or is that?
Well, so that's going into something we offer natural from the RNs. The RNs and estheticians do plasma energy. That's fibroblast plasma, skin tightening. That's another thing that's completely natural that creates little micro injuries that causes the skin to tighten. So I'm very happy with where we're going with some of these things, especially a lot of people that come to Grayson Wellness and are their natural alternatives to anti-aging.
So like Botox.
Yes, and we do offer that, but we do offer also the natural.
And there's so many side effects of Botox that it's
exactly.
Yeah, okay.
Yep.
Don't even need to go down there.
And then we go into the wellness side. In the wellness side, we have just a lot of different services that help with inflammation, pain, immune system, brain health, different things like that. So, for example, Vilite is the first invented device that puts the near-infrared light through the whole brain. So it's very beneficial for anyone that's had a brain injury or a stroke or something
Concussion.
like that. Yep, that can support their health. Yep, in that area.
My mind is blown right now. So I want to go back almost to the bullet points, and I want to have because you rattle them off because you work with it every day.
Yeah.
I have no clue what you're talking about.
Yes.
No idea what you're talking about, or why I would do that, or why anybody would even know about it.
And she has the hair dryer.
Yeah.
Yes, I know.
The tear hurts.
You
Yeah.
So I don't understand how anyone would even know about it. So now let's help me with this now.
Sure.
Other than my wife, who is she's got her PhD in self-care. So she has gone any modality out there that's available.
I'll try it. Natural.
She's on it.
Natural. I'll try it.
Yeah, she's going to do it just to do it.
Yeah.
Right?
Right. I got to tell people.
Yeah. So with that, other than Sheila, I got normal, mostly women, or do you have men too?
We have men too.
Okay.
And that's an interesting thing to say, because our spa is more homey looking, which Sheila can attest to.
Yes, it's
We do get a lot of men in for facials and for different spa services, and I believe part of it is just our atmosphere. It's just very welcoming to
Okay.
men and women.
So, as a guy, what would make me ever call you?
To do a wellness consultation to find out what we do have to offer for what.
What would make me think I needed a wellness consultation?
So, very good question. It's just looking at, if someone were to browse through our website and see all the services, to be honest, they could be very overwhelmed and think, where do I start? You know, I have inflammation. I'm looking at what I could do to help. Then it would be to book that consultation so we can talk to them.
Step back.
Sure.
What would make me want to go to your website in the first place?
Our marketing.
What would that marketing, what story or question would that marketing be
So-
that would catch my attention?
Sure. So we have some testimonies we put out on social media.
Mhm.
For example, when we had our grand opening, I had 2 men actually come up to me saying that we've changed their life. And putting those testimonials on our social media would lead people to believe maybe I want to talk to them about different health issues I have also.
Okay. So that was the Toyota 7Ys. in case you're curious about that, because there's always a why.
Yes.
You know, someone I did this. This happened to me.
Yes.
oh,
why
wow.
why did that happen? Well, because of this. Well, why did that happen? And finally, about 7 layers down, you get to the root cause,
Right.
to the real
Yes.
issue
Yes.
that people are dealing with that they may not even know about.
Right.
Yes.
Right.
Okay, this is Our Healthy Homes dealing with root causes. OurHealthyHomes.com, 651-775-9194. We'll be right back. Hey, welcome back. Thanks for sticking around. This is Our Healthy Homes. OurHealthyHomes.com, 651-775-9194. That's the Healthy Home Hotline. Okay, we're speaking with Grayson Wellness Company, the spa. I almost hesitate to call it a spa. It's a clinic. It's a holistic natural health clinic. Okay, and we're talking to Cindy. And last segment, we just touched on a little bit of some of the bullet points of the modalities and the procedures that you do. Which do you think is the most exotic?
I would say probably, well, I would like to say the Easy Gel. I think that's so interesting.
What the heck is Easy Gel?
Easy Gel is where you pull someone's blood, spin it down to get the plasma, put it through hot and cold to thicken it, and it creates, it has growth factors and it's collagen building.
Put it on toast?
Inject it back into the body or face, and then over a period of many months, it can help build up collagen.
So it's like a lip,
How many
lip
times?
injection and that kind of thing that you see? Is that
You
what we're
can
talking
inject
about?
that into the lips. Also, and we recommend a series of 3.
Okay.
Well, that's not so many.
Series of where are you injecting it?
Most people right now are injecting it in the face, and the most popular is under the eye.
So, and that gets rid of,
Ouch.
like I got like these bags under
It
the
can
eye.
help a
It'll
lot
get-
because it's collagen building. It can help a lot with the darkening
That's
and
a
the hollowing
needle?
and things like that.
So
That's where I get
is
a
it-
They
little,
numb you.
Is
They
it
numb
like
you.
one injection that you kind of take your thumb and smear it around like putty, like clay, or is it a bunch of little injections, or how?
So it's just a few because
Mhm.
we use a cannula, and a cannula goes under the skin, and that can move around so that
Oh.
you don't have to do as many injections. But again, you are numbed up, so you don't feel much
Ah.
of
So
it.
once you've got something moving around, aren't you breaking tissue down and causing bruising when you're doing that?
No, the cannula is very flexible, and because it goes in and out in different areas, you might have a little bruising where it first goes
Helichrysum.
in. But some people will get like a bruise somewhere else that you did cause some bleeding, but most of the time there's very little bruising. Very little.
Okay, so 3, and then what is the longevity of that procedure?
So people would maybe want to do it once a year after that
Okay.
because as we age, it's still good to keep that collagen building.
Okay. What's the benefit of it other than physical appearance?
Probably, I mean, for some people that are trying to anti-age or look better, there's an emotional part to that. And if they can go the natural route, they feel really good about that. Again, we do offer toxin fillers and all that, but because that's a natural route, again, repeating myself, people feel really good about that.
So when you're consulting, you say, do you want a natural filler or a toxic filler?
Right.
we give them all the options. If someone were saying under their eyes, we would say, here's the different options we have.
Okay.
Yep, and then they can pick.
Does it like Botox will like freezes your
No,
face? You know, you can
No, it
tell when
doesn't.
someone's had Botox. They look
Yeah.
like they're a plastic.
Well, a lot of people do Botox for
Mhm.
medical reasons,
Right.
which
Yeah.
Migraines and
right, all that.
Yes.
Which if you just
Mhm.
got to the root problem, you wouldn't need to worry. You wouldn't have
Maybe.
to have the
Yeah,
Botox most of
right.
the time, right? Okay,
Yeah.
so
What's-
out of the things that you have in the
Mhm.
clinic,
Yes.
how many other clinics have what you have?
Well, because we have such a wide range of things that we're
Yep.
doing with the wellness and the spa side of things, I don't see anyone out there in Minnesota that has the wide range of services that we have. You know, when you think about, we have massage also, and we have the wellness side too, like the terahertz, the neuroglide, different modalities.
What's
to
that
help.
pad thing that?
So the neuroglide is another favorite. A neuroglide is something you lay on that feels like a light massage. It was invented by someone in Minnesota. It can help reduce inflammation and pain, and it can stimulate your immune system, and it can really help put you in a state of relaxation that could last 2 or 3 days. So it can be very helpful for PTSD. It can be helpful for any inflammation going on in the body. It can help for pain, especially in the back. It can be very helpful for that. People have had great results with that. We offer it for free. So the first time people could try it for free so they could experience it, see what it's like, and getting the word out.
How long
it
does
helps
it?
with.
How long does it?
It's a 30-minute.
30 minutes.
And people come out. The first time I used it, I actually brought it to a retreat with a bunch of adoptive and foster moms. And it was so cute because 90% of them would come out of the room looking like they had just slept for a long time. Like, what was that?
Mm-hmm.
It was so amazing. So, yeah. They've even done studies now with dementia, Alzheimer's, and found that it can help reduce inflammation in the brain. They've done studies with vets, and they're working with the vets right now because it helps so much with PTSD.
So, would you consider that your gateway drug then?
Yeah.
But we do want to help children at Grace and Wellness too. We
Okay.
give a discount for adopted and foster care children, and the Neuroglide is one thing we have
Okay.
that could be very helpful for them.
What do you think is your gateway drug? I mean, what is your initial service that most people start with because of advertising or whatever that brings them in, and you know how it is. It's like discovery. So you're in something. Just like essential oils, they may start with lavender,
Right.
or thieves,
Right.
or something
Yes.
like that,
Right,
and before you know it, there's
Yeah.
100 bottles of oil up there, and they're in the, like, this is me. I'm in the oil encyclopedia,
Yeah.
just because I'm that guy. I like to understand it and know it. It's interesting to me. As soon as I close a book, I've forgotten about it all because I have no retention. But it sure is fun when I'm there.
Yeah, probably the facials and the injections is what brings in most of the people. And you
Okay.
are correct. We give them a tour. We show them what we have. They might do a consultation on wellness then because they see all that we have and want to know more how we could help them.
I'm sure you see new things coming about. Is there some kind of an association or convention that you go to where you see new modalities and new, bright, shiny objects?
On the facial side and the injection side. On the wellness side, not so much. It's probably following different people that know a lot of the new stuff that's out there, but a lot of times it's really just researching the topic you're looking for online and finding out what's new.
Do you find what's new is old? Like it's really the
Yeah,
old
like my
science,
bell-bottoms,
the
yeah.
old stuff that maybe there's a little new twist to it or new application, but it's really old, true, tested.
Not in the wellness side, no.
Okay, very
Nope.
interesting.
For example, Vilight, where they get the near infrared light that goes through the whole brain, could be just very helpful for people. And that is not something that we've had before.
I feel like the Rife is coming back, like that
Mhm.
years
Yeah.
and years and years and years
Mhm.
ago.
Yes.
I feel like the Rife
Mhm.
machine, that modality is coming back, but there's a few things like that I feel are making the cycle.
Mm-hmm.
Now we have a gal staying with us, and she has, what is the terahertz?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So tell us a little bit about the terahertz, because
I'm suspicious about all that stuff.
So the
To me,
terahertz.
it's like voodoo science.
oh gosh,
So the terahertz is just a form of energy that can increase the how well the cells are working or how fast they're working. And so people find they get better because the cell energy just is increased, much faster. And you are going to use it differently, right? That you were using it closer to it,
Yes,
because we
yes,
talked about it,
right,
and you were
right, 'cause-
telling me how far away it was.
Yeah.
I'm like, well, it goes 5 to 7 inches, so I'm not sure how that's working for you. So there's ways to use that correctly. And the terahertz wand I bring with me sometimes when I do expos, and that's been really phenomenal because you could do it on someone for 2 minutes and they feel a difference.
Oh, really?
Yeah, we had a guy that was doing the parking at this expo, so he came out to me, he goes, I hear you're helping people with pain. And I said, how could I help you? I could do 2 minutes. And he had a sciatic issue that was so severe, it was really hard for him to stand. He goes, I'm in so much pain right now.
Mm-hmm.
And I said, okay, let's,
pull
let's
down
do
your
that.
pants.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, because it goes through clothes
Yeah,
and
yeah,
everything,
yeah,
right?
right,
So
right,
it's 5 to
right.
7 inches.
She just wanted
Right.
to get his
Yeah,
pants
right.
off.
And he started laughing while I was doing it. I'm like, why are you laughing? And he goes, because the pain is decreasing so fast. I'm feeling pain in this, I think it was an ankle on the other leg,
Uh-huh.
that I knew I had an injury, but I wasn't really
Wasn't
feeling
feeling
it
it.
because the pain in the other area was
so bad.
so bad.
Yeah.
And so he came up to me later, and he was a lot better. Just
I have
from
to
that
learn how
time.
to use that because I
Yeah.
have
Yes.
it. I have it at
Mhm.
home, so
Use
I
it
really
correctly.
I have to really learn how to use it correctly.
So he's one of the people that told me I changed his life, and he only came in, I think, 3 times.
How would that work?
And-
I'm with like lower back pain, which is so common with
It
people.
It is
so
very
common
with
common
lower
for
back
people,
pain,
yeah.
or something like that. So is that a nerve pinch or a muscle or something like that going on? So how would that affect that area? do you think?
So that would affect the area just because you're increasing your own energy for healing. All it's doing is stimulating your own body to do it much faster.
It's
and
a
much
blue
more
light.
efficiently.
right? It's a blue light.
It's like a laser type thing.
Okay.
When people, for lower back, for example, I would try it on people. If that didn't work for them, the NeuroGlide is the one thing that would be my next stop. For
And
lower
they can
back
come
pain.
in and try that NeuroGlide
Try it for free. Yep, because
Yep, so-
people don't know NeuroGlide.
No
What is
kidding.
that?
Never
Right.
heard
Like,
of that.
Never heard
What?
of that.
Okay, so what is a NeuroGlide treatment cost? Like, okay, they've had their
So-
free one, so now
It's $45 a time, although you could buy a package. And
Okay.
it's reduced. Like if you want to come in 10 times over time, then that price goes
okay,
down.
so now you're me, right?
Mhm.
Mhm.
And
Yeah.
and I love my modalities, and I have them at home. They
Yes.
go. All the kids, grandkids are like, "Oh, Grandma's got all these modalities. Can you put me in the hot house? Can you do this? Can you do that?"
yes.
If I want to buy a NeuroGlide, then do you sell some of those, like the terahertz
Yes,
and things like that?
So I am an affiliate for some of the things that you can purchase them for your home. Yes.
Okay, so for example, what does the NeuroGlide cost?
That's about $4,000.
Okay, so do you know what the Beamer is?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so is that similar to that? I'm just trying to get my head kind of wrapped around.
No, the
No.
NeuroGlide is very different. It uses
Okay.
air chamber to do lymphatic, to stimulate the
Oh.
lymphatic
Ah.
system.
Okay,
So
that's
that
it,
is where you're
lymphatic.
going with the healing for
Got
that.
it, got
Not
it.
healing, but support.
Yep,
Okay, one
support
more
and
segment
healing.
left. This
All right.
is Our Healthy Homes, ourhealthyhomes.com. We'll be right back. Hey, welcome back. Thanks for sticking around. This is Our Healthy Homes, ourhealthyhomes.com. Interesting conversation today, kids. If you
Okay, so
haven't-
I'm thinking of something.
What? Let me write
You
that
know,
down.
he said don't even
Let me
think
write that down.
don't even think about buying the neuro.
Okay.
What is it?
NeuroGlide.
NeuroGlide. Right? Because it's what, $4,000.
Yeah.
Okay, but you would when I was trying to negotiate to get the hot house years
Mhm.
ago, right? I was thinking in my brain, how am I going to negotiate? Asking for this $5,000 to buy this machine, right? Which I've been in it every day for the last 8 years, so it's gotten my money's worth out of it for sure.
Oh, yeah, I haven't got my money's worth.
Okay,
out of
well,
it, so
whatever.
there's no ROI on that.
So
one.
so what does he say? So I'm asking my customers out here to help me.
Yeah.
What did he say? Just go sell another house.
Yeah.
That's what he said.
Yeah.
So I was like, all right. So all I need to do is sell another house, and I can get my NeuroGlide.
Oh my.
I'm negotiating
Mhm.
here, right
Yes.
here on radio.
Yes.
So help me out.
Yeah.
Help me out, people.
Yeah.
And then you can come and use it.
Except you know who gets stuck with actually selling their house.
All right.
All right, so let's get back. Okay, so we talk about a couple of these modalities. Talk about some of your favorites. And have you ever looked at something or tried something that you thought was going to be the next best thing
thing.
since sliced bread, and you thought this, as it turns out, is just baloney?
Not with the things we have in our business right now.
No, I'm sure
but
because you got
other
rid of
things,
it. But-
yeah.
But
There's a lot of talk about different patches that are out there.
Uh-huh.
Oh Lord.
And I feel like some of them are very helpful, and then some of them I found are not, or just some people it's working for, most it's not, things like that. Then I'm
Mhm.
like, Or you look at the science behind it and it's not making
Sketchy.
sense.
Yeah.
No one can tell you what it's really coming
Doing.
from or how it's working and why it's working as well. And so I would say that is the
That
case.
kind, those kinds of
So
things.
I go to anything that I'm going to put on my skin. Okay,
Mhm,
you just
mhm.
use the patch, right?
Mm-hmm.
I always go to, okay, so what's the source of what you're putting on my skin? Because I don't put
Yes.
anything, we don't use any chemicals, right? So there's
Mhm.
no there's no phthalates, there's no sodium lauryl sulfate, there's
Mhm,
nothing in
mhm.
Young Living products, right? And with the liver damage that I had, I'm not going to do that again, right?
Mhm.
So now I look at, okay, well, what's the source of the product, of the glue, of the plastic, of the whatever, now that you're putting the patch on my skin,
Right.
right? So it's like, forget about that thing that's you've put on. It's how do you attach it, and what source and what chemicals, because it's still getting in your body.
Yes.
You know, and if you watch the Plastic Detox, I'm telling you, you
Mhm.
will have a wake up call. It's on Netflix, by the way. I encourage you to watch it. So for anything that goes on the skin, that's where I always go to, is the source of what's the product.
Exactly. We just recently signed to do LifeWave because you can find out how it works, what it's doing, and how it helps people. But there was another patch example where I tried it and my strength increased, my coordination increased. But I was like, how is this working?
Mm-hmm.
Where's the power coming from of how this is working? Because it was, like, it looked like a fingerprint. And I never really got answers to that. Like, where
Where
is
the
the because something's happening, but what is causing that?
Well, and that's kind of my dilemma with a lot of this stuff. Is I'm a quantum physics guy,
Mm-hmm.
so it's just like I understand the whole concept of the energy,
Mm-hmm.
and
I do
and
too.
and there's always something between.
Mm-hmm.
So no matter
Mm-hmm.
how small the particle gets, there's always something between the particle, and that's holding it all together. To me, that's God.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
That's God.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So aside from that, putting faith to the side, even this table that we're sitting at, it appears solid, but it isn't. There's particles that are close together, that are being bound and held together by a force. Well, our bodies are also that energy and that force, and can be uh, affected either to the positively or negatively. And so it's like, well, what is the drive? If something is
Mm-hmm.
affecting that body,
Mm-hmm.
then what is it, and
Yeah.
where is it coming from?
Because then it became you could put it in your shoe,
Yeah.
or I was like, well, then how? Because I had put the patch in my pocket. It wasn't even on my body.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, then there's a force behind this. And
Yeah.
where's it coming
And
from?
where is it coming from?
Where's it
Because
coming
there's no
from?
battery.
Exactly. And as a Christian, and being on the wellness side, you have to be very careful because there's a lot of new age stuff in the wellness side. So you have to be very careful what you bring in. Like, there's the remote healing people will do, and they do it remotely. And that's something I stay away from also.
I don't understand that either.
I don't. And
Yeah.
that's why.
I can
And
dial it up and help someone in France, and
Yeah.
it's like,
And
nah,
interviewing people about it, and they're using
all
your
I need is your
picture and-
email address. No,
Yes, I
I'm
know.
sorry.
Yeah.
I don't buy
So
that.
we try to be careful too.
Mm-hmm.
That
There's
So what's the one thing we haven't covered today that you really want to tell the listeners?
Probably just being a business owner and a Christian and never being a business owner before, how much my faith has played out in that I treat, for example, like my staff like family and I care about them. But just the hardship part of that too, just as us walking with the Lord, trying to do a new adventure. A wonderful quote I heard last week was, you can't walk on water till you get out of the boat.
Mm-hmm.
And I just love that.
Mhm.
I do too.
And I just followed God in doing this. Why did I do this? God told me to. My family thought I was absolutely off my rocker because I don't have the experience. Do you know how much work this will be? How are you going to do this? But it was so strong. I have a disabled daughter with a rare brain disease, and she'll need support for the rest of her life. So a lot of that came into how could I support her after I'm gone? I'm an older adoptive parent. I'm 60. And so providing for her, and then also seeing the realm of children and how could I bring wellness in to help children. But there's a lot of hardship when you follow the Lord at that level and you
Yes.
just get out of the boat and you walk on the water. There's a lot of spiritual attacks that come against me and my business. I've had employees that were considered my friends, and then they're stealing from me, or they turn on me, or they just quit out of nowhere without really a reason. And there's a lot of hardship in that because I have such a heart.
You poured into them.
Yes, right.
And then there's the hiring someone I absolutely love that's not working out, and I have to let them go, and I weep. And then I get angry. Like, I care more about helping people than making money or running a business. So am I going to keep doing this type of thing? Because my heart hurts if someone else is hurting. My heart hurts if someone turns on me. And what's interesting about it is I can go to God, and it's more about what does God want for that person that hurt me. It's not about me getting justice or me being okay. It's actually about redemption and restoration for that person. And so if I were to talk to someone like that, I would turn it around. Like, God sees everything you're doing. What he wants best for you is this. And I pray that, you go down the right path. And I'm going to continue praying for you. And I love you. And I actually was able to do that for somebody. But I think running a business and being faith-filled and getting out of the boat, it can also be very, very difficult.
Yes.
It is very difficult.
And yeah, I know what you mean.
Been there, done that.
Yeah, been there, done that. We've kind of taken the approach that well, first of all, we have a little thing we say: do the right thing, and God will make you lucky. So you don't have to worry about it. Just do the right thing. God will make you lucky. Don't worry about the outcome. All you can control is your activities, and the outcome will be the outcome, either good or bad. It's going to be the outcome, and then you either learn from it, and because it's a lesson that you needed to learn, or it'll be a benefit. Same thing with doing real estate. I mean, I'm a Christian. I have my values. I'm a very frank with people, straight talking, and if that works for you, super duper, we'll work together because I want to help you. And if it isn't, great. Someone else is there that you can work with, and I'm not going to lose any sleep over the fact that you chose not to work with me. But it gives you a sense of peace. Knowing that you're walking as best as you can. Because all you can control is what you're thinking and doing it. And if you're doing it for the right motives, stay in the Bible, stay reading, stay doing. I'm getting preachy now, but I don't mean to.
It's okay.
I mean, we both have a heart, right? And that's exactly, you say to me all the time. I mean, I give, I help, I give. It's like we need more people like us, right? That really have a heart to help people, slow down, look at people, help people, be there. Because there's just not enough.
It all comes out in the big clearing account.
It does
in the
sky. Yes, it does.
Yeah.
So how do they get a hold of you again?
So website graceandwellness.co. We also have faith-based fitness and dance. We didn't even run into that.
Touch on that.
And that is just touching on that. We do faith-based fitness classes. We have faith-based dance classes. There's not much out there at all in the Twin Cities. That's graceandmovement.com. COM. Our phone number is 952-248 8866. We're located in Burnsville. We're just, it's starting out slow. We're trying to build our business.
This is a big deal. Do you have people helping you manage? I mean, it sounds like you got
So interestingly enough, I don't have the funding for an operational manager, so that's why I'm very tired right now all the time. So I'm pretty much the main person running everything and looking forward to when I can hire that operational manager.
Not if, but when.
It's not. Yeah, it's when.
Touch on that. Well, how does the fitness differ? Like you said,
sure. So basically, when you do faith-based fitness classes, you're going to run those classes with Christian music.
Okay.
And there's not a lot of that out there. Like for my favorite is drumstick workout.
Yes.
You do that to worship music. It is so much fun. And then just dance. That's not, you're careful with costumes music, and people love that.
Wow. Yes. Final thoughts, Sheila?
Give her a call and go get your free Neuroglide treatment. I'm going to go we should go in together.
Honey, this is ourhealthyhomes.com, ourhealthyhomes.com. 651-775-9194.
We're going to report back.
651-775-9194. The Healthy Home Hotline. Give Sheila a ring-a-ling-a-ling, and she'll be happy to get you pointed in the right direction. Ourhealthyhomes.com. We'll see you next week.
But when he calls me sugar, I love that man with all my might. Sugar in the morning, sugar in the afternoon. Sugar after dinner, sugar in every room. He says I'm sweet as I can be. When he calls me that name, it does things to me. I tell him, honey, you can call me sugar anytime.